myself today. Okay,
You
it's
already
been...
messed up. I had this in a good spot too.
Me too.
Huh?
Just cracked my sheet. Okay, you stand sideways.
Gotta like a concert that starts with the solo bass player, right? We're glad you're here with us tonight. I know several people are joining us on Facebook and through YouTube and so forth, so we're glad you're here with us. I'm Dr. Rhonda DePriest, the director of the music program here at Waynesburg. We've got several pieces for you here tonight. Those of you that are in the house, you can see the QR codes if you want to see the program. It's a pretty nice program. They're right there at the end of the seat, and pretty nice program there. I'll be back with you to talk about upcoming events later on, but I want to turn it back over and hear some more great music from Mr. Jeremy Olisar and the Jazz Ensemble.
Thank you, Dr. D, and thank you all for coming here tonight, both in person and virtually online through YouTube and Facebook. We're glad you guys could all be here as we share our music for you tonight. You're going to be hearing music tonight written by trumpet player Doug Beach and his longtime writing partner, keyboardist Judge Shutack, that features the trumpet section of a standard jazz big band, which you can see behind me. And we're also going to be performing a couple jazz standards that's going to feature our rhythm section as well. The first piece that you heard, for those that don't have a program, was titled Dorian Journey. It's a modal swing chart in the key of D Dorian, hence the title of the piece, and it featured improvised solos from the entire ensemble. Throughout the evening, as is standard in a jazz concert, if any of you feel the urge to applaud and are moved by any of our soloists, feel free to applaud each of our soloists as they're featured in each of the pieces. The next piece that we're going to be performing is a groovy halftime shuffle funk titled Grandview Groove. It features 2 and 4-part harmonies from our trumpet section, a solo melody between Tyler Williams on trumpet and Caleb Yauger on guitar, a trading section between the trumpets and Nicholas Callas on drums, and also solos from Tyler Williams and Josh Poindexter on trumpet and Stuart Gillum on bass. All right. So a lot of fun music on the program tonight. And as you can see right now, the trumpets are going to get a little rest for their chops for a little bit as the rhythm section is going to present their first feature of the program. This piece is called Stella by Starlight. It's a medium swing ballad and was written by Victor Young, who drew on music and thematic material from the soundtrack of the 1944 film The Uninvited. And later, lyrics were added to the melody by Ned Washington. This piece will feature Nicholas Callas on the vibraphone, expanding past just some drum set playing, as he presents the first statement of the melody and also starts off the solo section with some improv. And then that will be followed by Caleb Yauger on guitar, who will continue with a solo of his own and then bring back the final statement of the melody. This is Stella by Starlight. Yeah, often the rhythm section are seen more of a background section of the ensemble, so it's nice to give them a front and center couple pieces to feature themselves on tonight. So, all right, so we're now bringing the trumpets back onto the stage as we pick up the pace with a samba tune titled Latin Action. The opening statement of the melody is going to be presented by Christy Smith on trumpet and Caleb Yauger on guitar, and it will also feature solos by, again, Caleb Yauger on guitar and Nicholas Callas on drums. Latin Action. right. So we're now going to stay in the Latin style, but we're going to slow things down a little bit. The next piece is a bossa rock ballad titled Two of a Kind. Here, Doug Beach and George Shutack showcase some of their more horizontal writing as the trumpets have a conversation with some beautiful melodies and counter melodies over the flowing groove of the rhythm section. The piece is going to feature solos from Christy Smith and Tyler Williams on trumpet. This is Two of a Kind. All right. So now we're going to feature the rhythm section once more with the second chart entitled Black Orpheus. This is a medium bossa nova piece written by Brazilian guitarist and composer Luiz Bonfa, and he was best known for the compositions he wrote for the film of the same name. The piece is going to feature Stuart Gillum on bass with the melody at the top and end of the chart, and a solo by Caleb Yauger on guitar. This is the rhythm section on Black Orpheus.
Great job, guys. That was wonderful. I wanted to call to your attention a lot of the Fine Arts Department events that are happening in the next 10 days or so. On the programs on the back cover, there's a lot of information there. Our next event is a collaborative event with the theater, and we're calling it a Broadway Review, a grand night for singing. It's actually going to be outdoors, a lot of Broadway tunes, and some of your favorite people singing solos, duets, trios, quartets and the ensemble doing a full group number, so I think you'll enjoy that, and a lot of the music faculty are actually playing for that as well. So we hope you'll come out and join us 6:30 Saturday night in Johnson Commons, right out in front of the GPAC. So just bring your lawn chair or a quilt and spread out on the grass and enjoy some nice about an hour and a half's worth of music. It's going to be a great program. I think you'll enjoy it. The next Thursday, April 22nd at 5 o'clock, 5:15 actually is the start time, under the Marsh Center tent. Right down here, the Lamplighters will be presenting a hymn concert, and it features a lot of the pieces that I arranged, a lot of shape note hymn pieces that I arranged during my sabbatical last fall. Should be a really uplifting time. Come and enjoy that celebration and song next Thursday night, a week from this Thursday, I guess I have to say it that way. And then, if you haven't made it down to the Student Art Show, you need to do that as well. I went by today and it's wonderful. What our students here are learning in all the studio art, visual art studios, you need to take a look at that. It is a fine exhibition. I went down and spent a little time today. It was a lot of fun. And we also will have an applied studio recital. This is the best of the best of our studios in the music program. Everybody who's taking lessons presents jury recordings, and we pick the top echelon out of that bunch to present a concert for you. We're still a little up in the air if it's going to be a virtual thing or if it's going to be live streamed from Roberts Chapel, but I'll let you know that by the end of the week. We'll know how that's going to go. This COVID thing kind of gave us a shot in the arm, pun intended. But see, the people that are here are, I don't know. Come on, you can laugh, Tony. It's okay. But we have decided that we're just not going to let it keep us down. We're just going to keep singing, keep playing, and keep enjoying each other's company in the arts. It's just a lovely part of our life, and we like sharing it with you. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Olisar and the Jazz Ensemble.
Thank you, Dr. D, and thank you all again for coming in person and online. This really does add a lot to our performance, having an audience to perform to. I do want to give a special thanks to Mr. Jim DePriest for not only helping with the recording and the live stream, but also he came in during one of our jazz rehearsals and as a bass and rhythm section expert, got to do a sectional with our rhythm section while I did a sectional with the trumpets. So that was definitely very valuable. So thank you. Can we all give Mr. Jim DePriest a round of applause for that? Thank you. He's up there in the booth, virtual world. You can't see him, but he's up there working hard to make sure we can bring our music to you out there. I also want to give a super special thanks to the students behind me. As we all know, across this campus, it's been a challenging but also rewarding semester. We've been able to do a lot with providing a meaningful education to our students amongst the pandemic, and as you can see, we're taking strides in the music department to make sure we're making music meaningfully and safely with masks. Some of us have some fun masks on. I got some music notes. We got some Ninja Turtles. It's a little splash of color and all that. Our instruments have masks and all that just to help with aerosols and all that. But again, we're still making music for each other, for ourselves, and for you out there, our audience. So I do want to recognize all the students behind me, especially for those that don't have a program. Just going down the line from your right to left, we have Kendra Houck and Christy Smith and Tyler Williams and Josh Poindexter on trumpets, our trumpet section. And then again from your right to left, our rhythm section, Caleb Yauger on guitar, Stuart Gillum on bass, and Nicholas Callas, our senior member of the group, graduating on drums and vibes. So thank you guys again for coming tonight. Our last piece is one that the jazz ensemble all agreed we had to end with. It was originally going to go towards the beginning of the concert, but we were just having so much fun with it that they were just like, you know what, we got to end with it. It's going to be a lot of fun for both them and for you guys, I hope to listen to. It's a grooving rock chart called Street Smart and features solos from everyone in the ensemble, so everyone gets a chance to shine and solo and have fun with it. Also includes a little bit of trading for conversations as well between soloists, having a little dialogue as well. So we, again, thank you all for coming, and our last piece is Street Smart. you all again for coming. Wait, let's make sure we're after. You still getting it?